Good morning, drummers! My name is Jared O'Leary, and I have a cable currently in front of my camera. Nice. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah, we'll fix that here in a moment. I've been playing drums for over 20 years, but I still got plenty to work on now. I haven't played in a few days. Why? Because we had somebody staying at our house, and she slept in about 3 hours after where I would normally start my stream. I didn't want to wake her, so haven't drummed in a while. So let's get our hands going, our blood flowing, and we're going to be using some of the free resources. Yeah, after I fix this. Nice. All right. JaredO'Leary.com/drum. Over 1,466 hours of free drumming content. It'll keep you and I busy for quite some time. Now, speaking of keeping ourselves busy, we're going to start off keeping ourselves busy with some grid variations, and we're gonna specifically warm up. Oh no, got a little tea on my mouse. Set my teacup there. Well, or mug, I guess, not a cup. We're gonna do buzz variations, and we're going to warm up just to get the blood flowing. And so I'm gonna do buzz on taps. Okay, now with all the free play-alongs on my website, if you go into the description, you can jump to whatever BPM you want. So if you wanted to be at 74 BPM, cool, you just click on it, and then guess what? It's going to start tapping off for you once it, loads. Which apparently took a while this morning. We'll see how the stream goes. All right, so we're going to get the blood flowing. We're going to start off on 140. I'll be going by 10s just to get things moving. Here we go. All right. My hands definitely feel a little wonky. Because, it's been a few days since I drummed. All right. 160. Whoa, chill, Minnie. She wanted to get to her dog bed, and she's like stepping over the camera and stuff. Now she's trying to burrow into her doggo bed. Let's get some tea real quick. Tasty. All right, we'll go to 170. And then when I get to 190, I'm going to hold it from 190 to 194. And then I'm going to do stretch and massage. And then I'm going to play 195 to 200. Alright. Now, buzzes are a great way to warm up. Just get the blood flowing in your hands. There's a exercise called Schlitz and Giggles by Vanguard, like old school Vanguard that started with buzzes. Great way to get your hands going. Now we're going to do 190, and we'll go one click at a time, 1 BPM at a time. And we'll stop after 194. 2 rips. I like how at 193 I just kept like hitting my stick. It's like naughty, bad stick. And turn the fan on. Arizona gets warm here. All right. Now we're going to do a little stretch and massage routine. So if you hold your sticks like this, palms facing up, you go in, and oh yeah, it's been a few days. Whew. I needed that. So you just hold this here. Nice. And then we go, oh yeah, we go back. And then we hold her here. Nice. And then we hold her here if you're doing traditional. I don't march that anymore, so I'm not going to hold that for the 30 seconds I normally would. All right, now we're going to stretch the underside. You could do it that way. You could do it on your pad like this, just whoop. Or you could do it on the wall. The lower you go, the deeper your stretch. Do not put your weight into it. You don't want to tear stuff. Just enough to feel the stretch. Nice. Now we're going to do the top side. So you could do it one at a time like this. You could do it on your pad like this. You could even do it on your legs if you want. Your younger sibling, whatever. I'm going to do it on the wall. The higher you go, I can't speak this morning apparently, the deeper the stretch. Again, don't put all your weight into it. You don't want to be like, rah, then like rip everything in your arms. That'd be bad. There's like a little stalactite on the wall of like paint. It's just like poking out. It's very random. All right. Okay, cool. Now that we've done the wrist and forearms and whatnot, we're now going to stretch the fingers. So I'm doing thumb to thumb. It just allows me to go twice as fast than if I were to do like one at a time. Just kind of hold it for a wee bit. And then we go with middle finger. That's not the middle finger, Jared. Wow. That's called the index finger. The pointer finger. All right, well. Apparently I'm forgetting basic anatomy. One of those mornings, I guess. Oh, yeah. Ring finger. That was tight. And then that. Okay. Tea break. Delicious. Okay. So now we're going to massage the forearms. So I'm doing thumb on top and fingers underneath. They're all kind of working together to just loosen everything up. Oh, yeah. It's good. And this one's kind of like kneading dough. Although I use a different technique where the pinching method. Learned it from a book on how to make bread. All you need is flour, yeast, water, salt. And then, like, if you want garlic, paprika, all sorts of seasonings and stuff, it's so good. Put it in a Dutch oven for a while. You can have delicious bread. And when you pull it out and you put it on the cooling rack, it just makes these like little crackly popping sounds. It kind of sounds like a fire. It's oddly like comforting. Kind of like when you like drive on rocks or on gravel. Just like a slow drive over it. I don't know why that is like an ASMR experience for me. It just calms me. Anyone else have that experience? Like when I was a kid, my grandparents had like an ATV because they lived up in the cabins up northern Arizona. So they needed like an ATV just to be able to get around. And we would drive on that, just kind of going slowly through it and just like over the gravel. It was just like, super relaxing. It's cool. Now I have here a percussive massager. I was using it because my shoulders were like all messed up the other day. And I'm kind of like wondering out loud, like, would this also work? Like if you just put it on low. Oh yeah. Don't put it on like the bony part, but just like, yeah, maybe I could do that to like even just further relax the forearms. That's fun. Maybe I've unlocked a new ability. Achievement unlocked. So I do Pomodoro method where I like walk for 10 minutes every hour. So I'll work for 50 minutes, 50 minutes, and then I'll take a 10-minute break. And on that 10-minute break, I'm on my treadmill, just walking, and have been playing Pokemon while I do that. I beat it yesterday. Cynthia was a jerk. 1 out of 10 stars. All of a sudden you get to the final 4, and you're just like wrecked by Cynthia. Like, her final Pokemon literally one hit all 6 of mine. It was great. Thanks. Appreciate that. So tried it again and item spammed, and then I won. Cool. All right, so now that we've done that, I'm going to actually massage the hand. I didn't want to use a massager on this, so I'm doing fingers on the back, thumbs in the front. Just kind of loosening up the palm, the back of the hand. But now that I beat Pokemon, I'm going to massage base the tip. I'm going to play through Fire Emblem. I haven't played through that series. I just got a Switch relatively recently, maybe a month ago. And it's fun. I like that they have a bunch of RPGs and stuff. I don't think those would be like fun to stream. And Nintendo is like notoriously not the best company to go with when it comes to streaming or creating content around. Like, they'll copyright strike you for playing their game. Well, especially if you like mod it and stuff, but it's been fun playing through this. I'm looking forward to playing a tactical RPG. I haven't played one of those in forever. Final Fantasy Tactics is like one of my favorite games of all time. Highly recommend. Introduced like, well, I don't think they'd introduced it, but it had the job system. I think one of the Final Fantasies before that had it, and I don't know, it's just cool. I dig it. Okay, now that we've loosened everything up, let's play through this faster. Whip, whip. D-break. Yeah, so buzz variations of grid are a great way to warm up. Last rep. Yeah, so I highly recommend using like the buzz variations to warm up. There are well over 500 different grid variations on my website. So if you go to jaredolleary.com/drum, then there's over 1,400 hours of free drumming content on there. So highly recommend Lots of stuff to keep you busy. Also, the shirt that I'm wearing, if you go to the Ghost Note one, there's a bunch of different variations. Like, in the winter, some of you may have noticed I had the Ghost Note hoodie. Actually, that color as well. And then, like, if you go to here, there's, like, a bunch of different ones. This one is not a solid color one. This one's actually a heathered one, which is like this. And let's see. I think it's that color. Something like that. So, yeah. Fun little shirt if anyone's interested in it. Bunch more. If you go to, like, the merch stuff, there's a bunch of gaming merch as well. Like the mug I was drinking out of is the +7 energy one. My wife's favorite number 7, so I made a bunch of different +7 stuff that are just funny little gaming mugs. But cool. Anyways, we're not here to talk about gaming. We'll do that here in a little bit when I play some Deathloop. But we're going to just kind of have some fun, just getting the blood flowing in the hands and just getting back into the swing of things. Which, speaking of, you can do some swung variations of sticking patterns, but I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is a different kind of sticking pattern, and we're going to do alternating upstrokes, this one. This is a great way to work on your accent taps, specifically to help, like, improve, like, your inverts. This is a good exercise for that. So we'll just start slow, and we'll work our way up 10 clicks at a time until we find the breaking point. And then I'll move on to something else. So starting at 80. We'll go to 90. And again, if you want to go slower, you could start at 40. Like, if you really want to, like on some of the prior streams that are saved on my website, like, you can see that I've worked on this one in particular, starting at 40, just to really get the accent taps nice and relaxed, as fluid and as efficient as possible. Whoops. I played the right part, but I didn't have a full accent. It's more like a tenuto marking, which is kind of like half the accent height. Whoopsies. All right. 110. Here we go. Did it double tap it? It like stopped and started simultaneously. Impressive. It's like I did a diddle on it. I don't know what my breaking point for this is going to be. My guess is like 170. Stay tuned, folks. We're going to find out. Today's episode of Jared Hasn't Played in a Few Days. Oh, yeah. You know what I should have done? I should have done the percussive massager on one arm and not the other to see if it, like, felt different. So then I could do, like, a comparative analysis between each one of my hands. Sorry, researcher. That's brisk, baby. 150. Do they still make those commercials? I don't see commercials. Is brisk still a iced tea thing? Or do they fold? Yeah, I like this one. It's a good one, right? It's quick. Goes all the way up to 200 if you're able to do that one. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that today. Would definitely have to lower the heights. Who knows? All right. 170, folks. Here we go. This is what I think my breaking point's going to be. It might not be, though. We won't find out until about 30 seconds from now. Let's try that again. No! I added an extra note. Yeah, so this alternating upstroke sticking is a fantastic way to work on your inverted sticking and whatnot. So I highly recommend working on this. And again, with all of these like free play-alongs that are on my YouTube channel and are neatly organized on my website, you just go to the description and you can quickly jump to a BPM from 40 to 200. If you go to the 16th note versions of these, it goes from 20 to 160. So you can really slow these things down or, you know, speed them up. Okay, that was a fun one. I enjoyed it. That's a great technique exercise and good for chops as well. Which, speaking of chops, let's do a chop exercise. Here's a good classic one. Let's see, what speed was I at previously? Whew, 160. All right, well, those chuck cheeses at the end are going to be difficult. Let's do 140. Start right there. T. Whoops. I made that a chuck cheese. You might be like, Jared, what just happened? Let me explain. All right, so I'll walk you through this while I play it. Okay, so it starts off with a normal shopping spree. But there's a reason why this is called 4210 shopping spree. Because we're doing 4 of each rudiment, 4 counts. And then we go into 2 right here. Now 1. And then at the very end, it gets rid of the check entirely, so you just play the 1 count of every single rudiment with no check. That's the 0 pattern. So that's 4210 shopping spree. It's a good one, right? Let's try 160. Couple of mistakes there. Now, if you want to play along to that chop exercise as well as 1,400 hours more free drumming content, jaredoleary.com/drum. There's over 500 grid variations, bunch of technique and chop exercises, bunch of stuff for limb independence, etc. Cool. That was a good one. I liked it. What do I want to play through next? I'm just trying to just have some fun, just getting the blood flowing in my hands and whatnot. So let's go with... I've been enjoying these, like, the 1-2-4 accent variation of grid, which is where you flip it. It's sometimes called backwards grid. And doing that with different rudiments has been fun. Let's try it with Swiss drags. I haven't done that. Do I even have it up yet? Yes. 130, eh? Whew. Whew. Let's start at 80. We'll work our way up to that. I gotta remember how to play this one. It's gonna be a chop burner. It's weird, right? It's fun, though. I like it. Let's go 10 clicks at a time. Kind of been the theme this morning. Normally, if I'm, like, actually trying to work on, like, technique, I would go, like, 1 click at a time, or maybe 5 clicks if I wanted to just kind of assess the situation. But because I'm just chopping out, I want to Play through it one time, and then jump up 10. You strong, Wave?
I hit a PR! Ah!
Nice. High five to you. Good job, Wave.
Thanks, Mike.
On what?
Deadlift out to 185, baby.
Nice. She's doing the Shia LaBeouf, like, do it. Just gotta. I couldn't ask you while I was drumming because I'm doing Swiss drag on accents backwards grid, 16th note, which is a weird one. It's fun though.
That sounds weird.
You should try it. I bonked my camera. Wah, wah. All right. The wifey's also a drummer, which is why I was saying she should try it. But girls can't drum. No, you're wrong.
Girls drum and deadlift!
Yeah. I don't know if you could hear the mic, like, you probably heard some of it from there, but she said that girls drum and deadlift, which I agree. She also games. When I told, like, the K-8 students that I previously worked with, I had a kid one time who's like, yeah, but is she any good? Yes. That's a fun one, right? Yeah. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I try. I don't know the lyrics. That's not what I focus on. I just listened to it a bajillion times because my mom liked that song and she liked to play country music all the time in the house. Woo! Or Christmas music. Should have, like, instead of my mom, like, so my mom liked to, like, play, like, holiday music, so, like, Christmas music, she'd play tons of Christmas songs. It was, like, literally playing, like, all the time. It would have been funny for, like, Halloween if she had, like, instead of playing, like, if she had played, like, just, like, haunted house sounds, just, like, creepy music all day long. Just, like, walking around the house and feel like you're gonna get a jump scare. It would have been good. That was a brain fart. I guess my brain is a little gassy right now, so excuse me. 125. We're going to go up by 5 since 130 apparently was like the fastest that I did it last time. We'll see how that goes. And then we'll play something else for funsies. Which that reminds me saying for funsies, I got a commenter one time who commented something like "men these days," like using words like funsies. It was like, so there was some more to it that was like really negative, and the person they had as a like profile and the cover, it was like them playing cosplaying for the Civil War, and they were on the losing side. So I hate to break it to you, one, I'm non-binary, and two, you might want to rethink some of your choices. Gotta move this. Alright, let's try that again. That was bad. Yes, if you like that grid variation, there's over 500 more grid variations and 1,400 hours of free content. It's at the top of the screen, jaredoleary.com/drum. Let's see, I got some more time. About 15 more minutes. Let's, unless, you know, micturation or mictrition levels get too high. How do I? Micturation. The water bottle says it. Vocabulary word of the day. Micturation. Alright, let's do slow paradiddle. And we're going to do it with... Let's just burn through this with flam drags. We're gonna see how fast we can get. Gonna go faster than any person has gone before. And we're gonna start at 140. We'll go up by tens. My guess is 170. Hey, Ghost. Good morning. Whew. You still at the beach? If so, hopefully you're having fun. 160. Ooh, this is quick. My arms are feeling the burn. Let's try it. I'm gonna lower the heights a wee bit. Well, the nice thing is you can mentally visualize it and just pretend you're in the beach. Just like pull up a YouTube video that has ocean sounds and then just imagine that you're still there. Mentally, you can be present at the beach. Let's see, the last time I was at the beach, I think was 2017 for Thanksgiving, and it was in Hawaii, which was beautiful, and I was sitting at the beach working on my dissertation because I could not take a break. It worked out well. Dissertation turned out good, but I should have spent that week with family instead of, grinding out the dissertation. But such is the life of somebody who's trying to just constantly improve. Sometimes there's sacrifices. I learned from it, though. Next time I go to the beach, I will not be working on that dissertation. Yay! Let's try 170. Just for fun. No mistakes were made. That was just the alternative ending. There's a bunch more of these different slow paradiddle variations. Another cool one is the cheese invert one. So it's the 16th note based one. And that's what it looks like. It's the whole thing. So you still do the paradiddle with the accents, paradiddle, but instead of 2 notes in between each accent, you only get 1. So it's all inverts. So let's actually play through that for funsies. 80? Sure. Ew. Ghost, did you know that there is something called a ghost note? Which is what my shirt is. So a ghost note is like a tap. So these are accents. These little ones are taps, but a ghost note's even lower. So like little baby taps. But you can do ghost accents as well. So you can play normal loud notes like. And then you ghost them. It's like a magic trick. It's cool. Your name just reminded me of that. And, the fact that I'm wearing a shirt. Alrighty. That was 80. Let's do 90. We'll see how this goes. This one's a fun variation. Should come up with some more variations, kind of like that. I don't know what I'd do that would be 16th based. Because like a Chicago's like 4 notes. So is a book report. Okay. We're just going to ignore that. That did not happen. That was a flawless performance. Yep. If you think otherwise, it's a memory error. Sometimes brains reconfigure things around a wee bit. started playing the wrong line. Yeah. 110 is probably going to be the breaking point. And we're about to find out. I don't know why my nose gets itchy in the morning. It's weird. Let's do it. It's not gonna go well, but let's do it. It'll be fun at least. Well, it made me laugh. It's perfect. That's funny. That wasn't supposed to appear at that time. Well, that's fine. There's a bunch more chopped variations like that. Link at the top of the screen. jaredoleary.com/drum. I only got a few more minutes left. What do I want to end with? Something new? Something classic? I was having fun with the flam drags earlier on slow paradiddle. 190? Whew! Okay. Alright. Jared from the past apparently was really pushing the hands. Alright, we'll start at 140. We'll get there. Yeah, the left hand was crushing some diddles a little bit. Whoops. Cut. Wah, wah. I don't think 190 is going to happen, but at least I'll have fun trying it. Now we're at 160. Cue the Rocky music. drumming ASMR stream was ruined. Alright, let's try 180. But this time we won't do it ASMR style. That was mental. I just forgot the wrong part, or forgot the correct part, and then got a little bit behind. All right, we're gonna try it. 190. And then I'm gonna call it and get ready for a death loop stream. Haven't done that in like a week, maybe a little longer than that. Here we go. Better than I thought it was going to. Let's try 200, folks. I'm gonna regret this. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Whew, that was quick. If you're interested in playing through those chop exercises, those variations, jaredillery.com/drum. There's a bunch. Over 500 grid variations. 1,400 hours of free drumming content. Thank you, everybody who stopped by. I hope these resources are helpful to you. I hope these streams are helpful to you, especially the ones where, I show, how I practice. So if you go to, here on the website, you can see all the prior streams. You can see what I worked on, etc., etc. I will be on tomorrow morning doing another drum stream. You can find it at /schedule on my website. And these are all Eastern time. But right now, I'm going to tear this down and set up for Deathloop. So I will see you later. Goodbye.